How's it going, everybody? Today we are back in the garden and we are going to be doing some harvesting. Not too long ago we set up a greenhouse and we planted a few things inside of it, cucumbers and tomatoes. The cucumbers did well.
Oh, look at that guy in the back, all the way there. Check it out. Nice. Oh, and check it out here. Ho ho ho.
And so did the tomatoes. The last time we were in the greenhouse, the tomatoes were still pretty small, but since then they grew quite a bit and some of them did start to ripen as well. Alright, let me quickly show you guys my favorite tomato. At the back here we have a tomato plant and it is filled with tomatoes, but I was surprised by one part of the tomato, which is all the way down here, because like one single part has 2, 4, 6, 7 tomatoes and they're all being held by this small branch here. This flower died, that's unfortunate. It should have been 8 tomatoes, but it's just 7. Look at that, that's crazy. Most of the tomatoes looked great, but some of them did look like they wanted to eat me instead. But today we are actually going to be spending some time outside of the greenhouse because we also planted some potatoes earlier this year, and today was harvest day. We had to get the potatoes out of the ground. And this right here was the actual potato field. And you may be thinking that's just an empty field. Where are the actual potatoes? They usually look, something like this. Well, the potato leaves or the top of the potato plant dried up really fast this year, to the point that we could barely see them anymore, so it was time to harvest them and get them out of the ground, and to do just that we were gonna use this machine. What is this thing called?
A multi-cultivator.
A multi-cultivator. So we can use this thing for a few different things, and today we're gonna use it to harvest the potatoes, and we have a
Yeah, we
device
have
at the
this
back.
special plow.
So this thing is going to go in the ground and then bring the potatoes from the earth to the surface
Yes.
without actually, cutting them or breaking them.
Hopefully it's working.
But we'll try it out and we'll see what happens. This small plow at the back of the machine was going to go in the ground and bring the potatoes to the surface without, damaging them or cutting them, and it did work extremely well and it made quick work of the potato field. It brought them up to the surface without any sort of issues. But personally, I was kind of nervous about the potatoes because last year they didn't do all that well. Oh man, look at this. They are so small. Well, that's unfortunate. Last year the potatoes weren't that big of a success, but I'm happy to say that this year the potatoes did a lot better and we had a really nice harvest. Alright, what do you think? How are the potatoes?
Oh, they're good.
Looking good? Check this one out. This is like at least half a kilo.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Not quite, but...
Not quite, but it's pretty heavy. It's as big as my hand. I mean, some of them are huge, and of course then some of them are small as well. Nothing we can really do about it, but yeah, I think overall it looks like they've been a success.
Yes, I would say so.
Success.
Success.
Now, getting them out of the ground was the easy part. Well, I mean, it was the easy part for me because I was in charge of the camera whilst my buddy was wrestling with the heavy machine digging up the potatoes. But the hard part of the harvest was gathering the potatoes because we didn't have a potato gathering machine, so we had to, of course, do it by hand. What would you like to do with your potatoes? Fry them? Bake them?
I don't like them baked. I
No
usually
bake?
fry them.
Fried potatoes. I think we've successfully become potato farmers this year. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to stick them in the air fryer. I think they're very tasty like that. Oh, many there are. And we've barely done half a row.
Yeah, half a row.
We've done half a row. And we still have all that to do. Oh, and by the way, these are not all the rows, right?
No, just half.
There's more rows. Well, we had around 11 rows of potatoes and they were each fairly long, so after harvesting the first half, my buddy did more digging with the machine and we gathered the other half as well, and we did manage to fill up quite a few wheelbarrows worth of potatoes. Alright, we've managed to harvest the entire field here and we got how many wheelbarrows?
6 wheelbarrows.
6 wheelbarrows of potatoes. And this thing was an absolute beast. It did tire my body though. How hard was it to use this thing around here?
It's pretty damn hard because you have to push on it.
Yeah, so check it out. This thing, it looks small, but look at me and look at this thing. It's as tall as I am. You see? So it's pretty hard to kind of, maneuver it around.
Yeah,
But it looks pretty cool.
and it's like almost 200 kilos.
Do I look cool holding it? What do you think? Was it a success this year?
Oh yeah.
A success? We've harvested quite a few potatoes.
We did manage to dig up quite a few potatoes. It's always nice to see that the work we put in paid off. It's good fun growing vegetables when things work out and they grow well, that is. When they don't, well, it's extremely frustrating. But there we go, that is about it from the garden today. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope you have enjoyed. In case you did, be sure to drop some stuff and things down below, and I will see you in the next one.